Hello, I'm Patrick Smith. In our urban district, more than a few students of color slip through the cracks in their schooling unseen and overlooked. They are often judged by how they present on a daily basis, while their gifts remain hidden. Many are labeled unofficially as difficult or worse. Through my work in the community with the Connecticut Center for Nonviolence as a conflict reconciliation facilitator and as a board member for Fathers in Education, a local organization that works to reunite formerly incarcerated men with their children, I see firsthand what many of my students face every day when they are not in school. As an advocate for change in school, I strive to see my students' less obvious gifts and approach them in gentle and nurturing ways. I've taught twice exceptional students to read music and integrate into musical ensembles with great success. Many of my students have moved on to college with significant scholarship awards, and then beyond to become leaders and teachers in the arts of our community locally and in our society on national and international stages. Through my intensive system of daily training and guidance, some of my 9th through 12th grade students learn to serve as musical mentors to our less experienced musicians. In some cases, my mentors program extends to other schools where my students teach music to young people in the community after hours and on weekends. As part of our training, students volunteer to work with local professional arts and community service organizations. From ushering for Orchestra New England concerts to feeding the homeless on holidays, giving back becomes part of our musical education in my program. Beyond school, in my professional associations, my arts advocacy approach creates opportunities and expands equity for my students during and beyond their high school years. I am constantly promoting arts education through our working relationships with New Haven's Schubert Theater, the International Festival of Arts and Ideas, Yale University, the entire state university system, Berklee College of Music, plus corporate friends like D'Addario, NS Designs, the Percussive Arts Society, and Fender. With each partner, access, opportunity, and equity is expanded in my program. Over the past 20 years, I have presented and held clinics on numerous occasions for the Percussive Arts Society as a former chapter president, the College Band Directors National Association as a guest presenter, and the Connecticut Music Educators Association festivals. I have spoken on the national platform of PBS for VH1's Save the Music national graduation day broadcast live from the Juilliard School, and all have opened many doors for my students. Now, please enjoy a brief testimonial from a co-teacher. Thank you so much for your time and willingness to evaluate my work. Peace.
Hello, I'm Harriet Alfred, the Choral Music Director at Cooperative Arts, and it is my pleasure to submit this video on behalf of my colleague, Mr. Patrick W. Smith. And I can truly say for the last 23 years, he has been a highly essential part of our music department as our department head. I've seen him take students with little to no skill and make them thrive as either musicians, executives, producers, and yes, I'm proud to say even Grammy Award winners. And they all are eager to come back to give him kudos for all of the efforts that he put in them. They've even developed a thing called Smithisms that they say carry them throughout their whole life. He goes out of his way by giving an occasional free lesson every now and then, giving away personal instruments, and he stays late, provides a safe haven for the kids when they need to either talk, practice, or just breathe. He tries to help develop them into well-rounded citizens, human beings. He infuses his Kingian nonviolence training, as well as his discipline practices from his studies as a highly skilled martial artist. I can go on and on, kids, but I really am so proud of how he took it upon himself during this pandemic to educate himself in the virtual music platform, where we were successfully able to produce the choir, and the instrumentalists were able to do movies as well. The theater department produced a musical with his skills, and he plans to pass this knowledge on to his students because he sees the place for this in the future of music. And I will quote him when he says, "Don't mourn the past, embrace the now." This is what he helped me get through this whole situation.